This evening we wanted to recognize a number of people that were instrumental in handling the crisis we had at Marshall Middle School. You know, I'd say based on experience, it's always good to plan and have emergency plans in place, but your plans are only as good as your people, and we had some outstanding people step forward and really help us out in a crisis and potentially very dangerous situation. So tonight I want to begin by bringing up the Marshall Middle School principal, Brandon Basinger, and have him introduce any of his staff that he'd like to. But Brandon was cool under fire and made me proud that I'd promoted him to Marshall Middle School. So Brandon, if you'd come forward. And while he's coming forward, please join me in thanking him.
Thank you. Thank you. Actually, I want to thank our entire staff. So if you're here from Marshall, please stand. They all did, is this thing on? They all did an outstanding job in a situation that no one could have foreseen and pulled together. No one dropped the ball, and I could not be more proud of our entire family. So thank you all very much.
I've been practicing this name, but I still may have trouble. Next, I'd like to introduce and bring forward Tim Oknichek from Emergency Management. And you know, you hear a lot of things coming in from the outside about Beaumont, but I can tell you this. I was so impressed with the way different organizations rallied around our school and our young people. And Tim was a big part of it, and I want to turn the mic over to him and thank him as well.
This isn't quite working out
Yeah, no, it's
how
not.
we thought it would. I appreciate the opportunity. I would like to point out that we have some of the people that really did the first initial spotting of some circumstances here today. So the people that really deserve the credit are in the back right now, and they should be standing right up here. So why don't y'all come up with me so we can talk about it a little bit. Both sides of the aisle. We appreciate it. Kodak moment. And we'd like to thank y'all today. I know that y'all have a lot of other issues to talk about, but we do want to take a moment to recognize that this was a huge regional effort that in a bunch of different backgrounds and disciplines and people that came together to work this. And a lot of things flowed because people were tuned in and paying attention to signs and signals. And I'd like to go ahead and let the incident commander for this incident introduce each of the people and maybe talk briefly about how this transpired.
Thank you. We appreciate it. I'm a District Chief Eric Chapman with the Beaumont Fire Department. Most of this happened and made a good outcome because of these first responders. Some of the initial units that were there. There was the first two units that were there. The first engine company, first medic that was there, and I'd like to introduce you to them because they made an outstanding early recognition of the problem, and that's what set it all in motion with everyone else's help. So I'd like to actually introduce these. Like I said, I'm Eric Chapman. I'm District Chief, Beaumont Fire Department. This is Brian Stewart. He's a firefighter on Engine 6. This is Captain John Butcher, the captain of Engine 6 on C shift. Justin Hatcher, firefighter, Engine 6 C shift. This is Caleb Finter and Keeley Smithers Holden. They are the medics on Medic 4 on C shift, and they were the initial responders because they recognized this problem, not an easy problem to recognize quickly. They recognized it quickly, understood what it was, started the wheel in motion. It's because of these guys that it all went well. Super proud of them. Honored to be here. Thank y'all. Appreciate it.
And before Chappie gets away, we have to give him a lot of credit as well. We have a kind of an interlocal agreement, and we turned command and control over to him very quickly. And I don't know that anybody ever explained it to me. I don't know if there was local training going on, but I saw resources from Atascocita and all kinds of places. And I know after the event, I mentioned to him that he must have a lot of friends because we got a lot of help. And I'm going to have Mr. Calvert just read the list for you of all the different agencies and organizations that came on board to help us. But before he does that, please join me again in thanking these folks. They were instrumental.
Thank you, Dr. Frossard. In addition to these gentlemen and ladies and gentlemen that we have in front of us, we also had other representatives from the Beaumont Fire Department, Beaumont EMS, Beaumont Police Department, Beaumont Emergency Management, Beaumont Public Works, Beaumont Event Facilities, Beaumont Public Health, Jefferson County Emergency Management, Arcadia EMS, Port Arthur Fire Department, Houston Fire Department and bus, Atascocita Paramedics and bus, Baytown Ambulance, Baystar Ambulance, Deer Park Ambulance, City of Alvinville Ambulance, Jefferson County EMS, the Texas Department of Emergency Management, Region 2, the Beaumont ISD Police Department, the Beaumont ISD Transportation Department, Beaumont ISD Maintenance and Operations Departments, as well as the Beaumont ISD Food Services Departments. We also want to thank the hospitals that took the patients in, St. Elizabeth, Baptist, and Victory, and Emergency. Dr. Frossard, it was a very humbling day and obviously very scary for a number of people. But as you mentioned earlier, I think the way that the team and the community came together and rallied around the students and the people that work at these schools and so forth was phenomenal. And just as everyone else, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that helped and made this a safe environment afterwards. Thank you.